Welcome to Riohacha, La Guajira, the capital of the department of La Guajira. I'm finally got used to the heat here. I'm walking to get some breakfast. Yeah, see how it goes. Join me on this little breakfast stroll through the city of Riohacha. There's no buses in Riohacha, it's just moto taxi and normal taxis that get people around the city. And of course, this is the first day that there's wind coming from the opposite direction. I'm walking away from the water and the wind is coming from this direction, which is very strange. But yeah, what can you do? Sometimes you notice the moto taxi drivers have like goggles and like a motorcycling helmet, because it's really windy here and there's a lot of sand, because it's supposed to be a desert or semi-arid climate, but it's actually quite green in my opinion. The desert doesn't start till like 2 hours outside of the city. There's a big river here too, but I think I missed my exit.
Papi, guarda esa, porque guarda.
Guárdalo.
¿Sí?
¿Sí?
Donde haya más seguridad, guárdalo, papi.
Aquí, pero aquí dicen que es...
Sí, sí, guárdalo, papi, guárdalo.
Bueno. So finally I just got some fritos, empanadas, patacones, papa rellena, all that kind of stuff. This is actually the most common thing to eat here for breakfast. This, coffee and fresh juice. Made it to the bank, hey, but it's of course there's a freaking huge lineup like every day, and It seems like there's a power outage, that's why there's so many generators out. Just another way to increase the noise. But yeah, that's nice. Unfortunately, I cannot film everywhere, so I'm going back to the safe area, which is kind of here. It's called the center. There's some nice and old buildings. It's kind of underrated, Riohacha, in my opinion. It's a nice, calm city, not so many tourists, and yeah, I mean, this is really run down and abandoned and everything, but you can still feel the old colonial style coming through. So this is basically the safe area. There's more police presence, a lot of like more tourists, Colombian tourists basically, and it's honestly quite less populated. There's like no one here. The more populated area, I cannot really film there. That's what they're saying. Because of the way my camera looks, I don't really want to try it out too much. Riohacha is still kind of poor city compared to other cities in Colombia. Like the whole department of Riohacha is kind of one of the poorest, so don't want to risk too much. But yeah, I'm walking towards the beach, but I'm gonna take a lefty here because I still have to go to the bank. I couldn't get money in that other one because it was gonna take too long. They just had to recharge it and everything. So I'm going down this street. Should be somewhere close. Honestly, I think this camera is a little bit too fancy. I was thinking of buying a shittier one, just so it doesn't look so expensive. Yeah, the bank should be right here somewhere. Maybe the next one? Also, this is like one of the cities that doesn't have a main plaza. This is like a plaza here, and I think it's sort of considered the Plaza de Riohacha, but it's not. And it's the bank I have to go, and they're fixing it too. So basically, getting money is more difficult than expected. Okay, so I guess this one is also not working. I'm going back to the hotel, but while I'm doing that, I was thinking to make a quick plaza review. This is not really the classical plaza, it's a little different. There's still a church in front. Nice one, nice one. Nice colors. Not too many people. Some vendors and everything. Enough seats. It's not too bad of a plaza, to be honest. But like I said, this is in the center area where there's actually not very many people. So yeah, and then we have here Simón Bolívar. Of course, the liberator of South America. It's a big plaza. No one here, but people sitting down. It's alright, it's not too bad. Today is a really nice day because it's not so freaking hot. Yeah, it's a nice statue. Oh, this is not Simón Bolívar. Looks like him a little bit though. Prudencio Padilla. José Prudencio Padilla. Experto marino que forzó la barra de Maracaibo pasando ¿qué cosa? A fuego los esteros y castillos de San Carlos, la patria agradecida. Okay, never mind. Looks very nice though. Yeah, honestly, for a plaza, it's one of the nicer ones because it's not so overcrowded. This is a nice building too, but it's abandoned. I'm actually gonna randomly try another bank. I know there's another couple of banks that have no charge, and there's literally so many, so you never really know what will happen. Yeah, also no luck with this bank. The cash machine is also not working, but here's some nice buildings. Yeah, really nice. I love these colonial buildings in like random cities in South America. You know, like all the cities have these buildings. Even though Riohacha is supposedly like a little bit more newer city compared to Santa Marta or Cartagena, but yeah, it was still built in those years. Nice vibes. But yeah, because this is the center, there's a lot of like here it says hostel, Casa La Yemand. So yeah, this is an expensive area, I think. I'm gonna walk back to my hostel. My phone doesn't have any more battery. When my phone has battery, I'm going to go back to that. It's nice to stay a couple of days in one place because then you kind of know the streets. I know this was my first choice for hostel, but I didn't go here finally. I wanted to be able to cut and edit the films that I didn't really do in peace, so I got a private room in like a cheap hotel. Not really sure if it was a better choice or not, because finally I didn't edit anything, and I just ended up drinking a lot and meeting locals, but I got to know the city. It's nice. In the back there you can see the cemetery. And yeah, at least what's nice here is that they have water, running water, and alcantarillado, which means like sewage. They have like proper sewage, proper water runoff. They don't have some big water tank on top of the roof somewhere. So yeah, this is where we hang out usually. Right here actually. Bam, right there. This is the hostel or the hotel. Riohacha. Everybody knows the street because it's the biggest street. Inside. So I cannot really find the owner of the hotel, so you cannot really open the door. It's really, if he's not here, then I cannot go to my hotel room, I guess. So I'm just gonna wait here a little bit. Maybe he comes back. Maybe he's taking a shit. It might be anything, honestly. And kind of a failure to get some money and to get breakfast, but at least I'm practicing a little bit, and maybe you can get the feeling of the city somehow. Yeah, until next time. We're back. I found the owner. Say hi. Di hola.
Hola.
Y pelón. Así se guardó tu nombre en el celular.
El pelón, sí, monopelón.
Monopelón.
Nuevo. Nueva Jersey.
Una cama, y ¿sabes
Es
qué?
bacano.
Va grabando la mano.
Claro.
Yo no lo vi. El día que fuimos a Camarones, ¿tú lo viste?
No, porque no es de agua. Pero esto es la yuca, las papas, ñame,
Ñame, malanga.
malanga. Eso. Esto se cocina con así nomás. Y esto para la sopa. Ñame.
También.
Grandísimo. Aquí está el mercado.
Supermercado.
Ja.